Hello friends, I am here with my channel Solving Questions with Gauri Ma'am. Here we solve questions from various MSc entrance examinations. Let's have a question for today's video. The question is from JNU Biotechnology Entrance 2018. The question is like transport of molecule against core gradient is called osmosis, active transport, diffusion or passive diffusion. These four are the options. So let's solve this question today. If we see these options, we find that diffusion, osmosis and passive transport, these are somewhat related terms, whereas active transport is something different. So let's have a look what are these terms and what are their meanings. So first, starting with the passive transport. When we say passive transport, it's along the concentration gradient. The movement of solute along the concentration gradient, that is called as a passive transport. Now, in case of some molecules, there may be a charge. The thing charge is also get added. So, when the molecule is having some charge, so it will get transported according to its charge as well as its electrochemical. It's a concentration gradient. And combinedly, these we call as a electrochemical gradient. That is charge plus its concentration. So according to this two, the molecule get transported in case of passive transport. There is no need of metabolic energy when there is a passive transport. We can have passive transport in two types, simple diffusion and facilitated diffusion. So in case of simple diffusion, the molecule only diffuses through the phospholipid bilayer and that can get entered or can go out of the cell. There is no need of energy as well as this is again a long concentration gradient. The gases like carbon dioxide, oxygen can have a transport using a simple diffusion. The second one is a small polar but uncharged molecules like water can pass through the cell using a simple diffusion. Secondly, in case of facilitated diffusion, there are specific proteins are present, carrier proteins are present or some channels are present through which the transport is done. Here also there is no need of metabolic energy. The transport is along the concentration gradient. And here polar charged molecules can be transported like carbohydrate, amino acid. These can be transported using the facilitated diffusion. This facilitated diffusion is a selective. Particular molecules can be transported using this carrier or channel proteins present in a plasma membrane. Also, this facilitated diffusion is faster as compared to the simple diffusion. Now, knowing about the diffusion and osmosis, see what happens in a diffusion. There is a movement of solute and from high concentration to low concentration. That is again across the electrochemical gradient. So these both are come under the passive transport. In case of osmosis, there is a movement of water from low solute concentration to high solute concentration. So in case of osmosis, we focus on a solute concentration and movement is about the water. Whereas here there is a movement of solute across the gradient. For this, the membrane must be permeable to solute. For the occurrence of diffusion, the solute can pass through the membrane, whereas here the membrane must be impermeable to the solute so that water can move. Okay, so remember this, water movement is related to osmosis. We always study about hypotonic solution and hypertonic solution. So that terms are also related with the osmosis, and movement of water is observed in these two terms. In case of hypertonic solution, cell shrinks, whereas in case of hypotonic solution, cell bursts. So this is about diffusion and the osmosis. Now coming to active transport. Here the transport is against the chemical gradient. This is the transport which is required metabolic energy, and this takes place against the concentration gradient. This is mediated by carrier protein, and the well-known example of active transport is sodium-potassium pump. After this discussion, we come to the conclusion that the answer for the question would be option B. Active transport is the type of transport which is there against the core gradient. Let's have a question for my next video. The question is from JNU Biotechnology Entrance 2018. The question is from Immunology section. Which of the following is a component of innate immunity? The options are B cell, T cell, natural killer cell, or antibody. We'll solve this question in my next video. Till then, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel, and also to hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching.